Hello everyone, this is Vince12 saying again, and we're going to be doing a Let's Play of one of my favorite games of all time, Yoshi's Island. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away. Now, this is the story about well, you guys can read. Yeah, this is hands down one of my favorite platformer games of all time. And I tried to record this several times, but it didn't come out the way I wanted it to, so I had to delete those. So I'm trying again now, and I'm actually using a different microphone. And if you can hear a background hum, that's my fan that's in the back of my laptop to make sure that it stays at a, stays at a certain temperature. And I apologize in advance if that gets on your nerves. And excuse me for talking over this because I love this, I don't know, very storybook, like crayon-esque drawings. I just really love how this looks. One of my favorite things about this game is the art design, and everything just looks just so appealing to the eye. And oddly enough, it's funny because oddly enough, and I'm looking at this right now, later on, Yoshi's Story would adopt a similar style to this. Hold on. Let's go. Let's wait for Yoshi to come on screen. Yeah, that's what Yoshi would kind of look like in Yoshi's Story. And funny enough, I played this game before I played the original Super Mario World. So this, it kind of, this is a prequel to Super Mario World, just to show how Mario and Yoshi kind of met, I guess. I didn't really pay much attention to something like this before when I was younger. Wait, if Yoshi can't figure out, how can any of his friends figure it out? I think that that sound is supposed to be the sound of like someone like turning a key for a music box. Nice effect. If I'm sorry if you wanted me to skip this, because again I enjoy the sequence. I don't know how many people will want me to skip this or not. So well, this is over now, so we can actually get to the game now. The answer is yes. I'll see to it. And we're gonna have to erase that. That was from my first playthrough. So I don't mind erasing it because again, the first world is easy as crap, so you don't really have much to worry about. So the whole first part will be of me up to the first boss, the mini boss, and then up to the last boss. As in, I'll be doing 4 levels each part, and that's at least what I intend to do. They all uproar about the baby that fell from the sky. Over the baby. I don't know what's wrong. I keep inserting words whenever I try to read something out loud. Wait, the baby seems to know where it wants to go. It's he. The bond between the twins informs each of them where the other one is. I think Mario's supposed to be like 4 minutes older than Luigi or something. I don't know. I forgot how it goes. I know Mario's the older one by not that much. Kind of makes me wish we could actually see what Mario's and Luigi's parents actually looked like. We actually see a silhouette of them at the end of the game. Yeah, I know how to play. Played this game like a million times before. The only thing I haven't really completed yet are the special stages that you unlock after getting 100 on each stage. and I intend to at least show them off. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to do well at them, but they're just rage game level of difficulty, and that's why you haven't seen me do them yet. Make eggs, throw eggs. I don't need to hit those because I know how to play. You swallow. In fact, if you're here and you never played Yoshi's Island before, get the fuck out of my channel. No. Okay, you eat enemies, you make eggs, you press the button to throw the eggs, and you can spit the enemies out and use them to hit other enemies if you can't swallow them. There are some enemies that come later on that you can't swallow. I'm conserving eggs, so you're gonna have to do it for that. I like to think the real story behind this is that Yoshi's gone on a homicidal rampage, much like Kirby, and Bowser's sending his forces to try and keep him from killing everyone. Well, eating, killing. Same difference. At least in Yoshi's eyes, I guess. I don't know, it's sort of like, when you really start to think about it, Yoshi's kind of messed up, like, eating enemies so he can make children that he'll throw at people before they're even born. Let's not ruin anyone's childhood. I want to stress, like, very much that, again, this is my all-time favorite platform game. Growing up, I had 4 games. I could have sworn there was a full hour up here. Oh well. I try to, like, take a lot of shortcuts when it comes to getting stuff, like, just for the sake of, seeing if I can get... I don't know, like, after you play a certain game so many times, you start playing it in different... Oh, where'd you come from? Did I not go far enough to see? You guys didn't see that. I totally hit that. I am wasting time, sorry. Like I was saying, after you play a game a certain amount of times, eventually you have this weird thing where you try to beat it in different ways, just for the sake of, and not necessarily how the game intends for you to beat them, just to see if you can do it differently. I don't know, you know, there are people who go on people who beat Mega Man for the first time, that's, you know, all Buster runs, all so-and-so runs, just to see if they can. Thank you. I was hungry. I always wondered what these are supposed to be. Is this kind of suggesting that Shy Guys come from sewers or something? That would kind of explain why they're shy, I guess. Not really, but you know what I mean. So, we got everything we need. Except for all the red coins. Now, I'm gonna try my best to get 100 on each stage, but I can't guarantee that I will. I'm not exactly the best when it comes to playing this game. I played it enough times to get the general gist of where most things are, but later stages I am not quite good at. Because later it becomes difficult enough to where you just want to make sure that you get out of the stage without, you know, alive. Oh. Yeah, if you hit one of the flowers, you get a special game that can get you extra items or extra lives. Getting extra lives in this game really isn't all that difficult. All you need to do is just do one level in particular, and I think every single person and their mother knows about that level, where you can just farm for lives. You don't really need to. The game isn't difficult enough to where it's not stingy with lives as it is. So... Haha, you didn't fall. I think I will stand here now, because I feel like it. Let's not tempt fate. Ah! Haha! Awesome. I'm taking that flower whether you want me to or not. Suck on that. Oh! I forgot about that part. I legitimately forgot that they fall there. Don't worry, I'm safe over here. When I was a kid, like, those things actually, like, chain chomps when they jump from the sky. I actually had nightmares about that. No, I didn't mean to hit you. I know how to... You told me on the first stage. I didn't forget. Don't patronize me. Let's move on. Yeah, you say go over here, but I'm on my own, man. I'm gonna go over here. I always did kind of question, like, you see the background right there, and you see other islands and clouds. How high up is Yoshi right now? It's kind of like, to throw you off a bit, and I noticed this, it took me a while to notice this when I was a kid. Like, you can tell which coins are red coins by the reddish hue that they might have. And that's why yeah, I don't feel like using the copter right now. I hate using the copter, and I like, in the first, like, the end game boss fight. Not the boss fight itself, but to get to the boss, you need to use it. And I try my hardest not to. But let's try, I'll make a concentrated effort not to waste your people's time, because I know that you don't really want to hear my meandering voice. You want me to actually make progress. Which, why else would you be watching this if you didn't want people to actually progress in it? Let's see if we can, nope. Ah, shit. Okay, I'll use the copter. I don't want to, again, wasting time. I want to get through the first boss fight as quickly as I can. As quickly. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have noticed, because I'm such a well-versed and charismatic person to begin with, but I'm not the best speaker. Although, then again, I going back to the thing I was saying about the copter, I think it is kind of best to try and... If you're going to try and do what I was doing, it's best to have your attention and not get everything as... everything, just try to eliminate those gusts, because they really are annoying. You get hit once and you go spiraling down, and you can't really control it all that well. But now we can just hover the whole way there without having to use a copter. When I was I think everyone, when they played this game initially, I always wondered if I could make Yoshi hover perpetually. I don't know. I always assumed that like you needed good timing to be able to do that. Don't ask me why I do that. I did that a lot just for the sake of doing it when I was younger. Ha! So we got everything. Ha! You're so pathetic you didn't even get killed by the chain chop. Come on, yeah! We got the bonus challenge. And I don't know, I think it's the one where you just... I do legitimately dislike this bonus challenge because I almost always lose. Because I get greedy, to be fair. It's not the game. I'm not saying that the bonus challenge itself sucks. I always lose because I get greedy. I can't just accept one thing. Okay. Wish me luck. Here. And... No. Here. Damn it! I almost always get it wrong. We're almost up to the first boss fight. The Chomp Rock. Which hasn't really made that much of an appearance in other Mario games to my knowledge. And jump up here. Or was it over here? There we go. Extra life. And let me show you cool cats, you hipsters and I don't know what you kids say these days. Let me show you a neat trick. Not really a trick, but let me show you a neat little secret that I found. See that hole right there? Like when I was younger, I didn't know what the point of it was, but it actually serves a purpose. God damn, I love this game's music. Again, I don't know what the background is supposed to be. Is this supposed to... I know this is underground, but I'm assuming that those are diamonds or some kind of crystal. To me, I'll go up here. Yep. But to me, the way I see it, I don't know, like, I like it when like, certain games have visuals that make you question, not really question the world, more as make you ask questions about it for the sake of, like, genuine interest. Like, you know, there's some games like the newer Final Fantasy games that the world, while it looks nice, and some of the stuff that within it actually does provoke some interesting questions, it makes you somewhat, it feel more that you ask more questions because you think that some of the stuff contradicts itself, like a water sphere that, like in Final Fantasy X, where there's like a giant ass water sphere out of nowhere and no one seems to question it, and for some reason these people can breathe underwater indefinitely, like. And I'm speaking mostly in terms of visuals and how, like, that's one of those things where the creators of the game clearly said, well, this would look interesting visually, but they didn't really bother to think that, they use the excuse that it's a fantasy game, who cares if it doesn't really make all that much sense. And I don't know what I was going with that, because I just like to say that something about the background and the way that the crystals are and the way that everything looks kind of infers some things about Yoshi's Island that you can probably guess on your own, like what kind of place it is. Like, I can imagine, like, characters, some people might wanting to mine stuff from this place. I don't know. Now let's go, since we have the key, let's go to the one fucking thing I cannot stand. I hate this game. I hate this game because I always lose. Throwing balloons. It's funny how I hate this, and years later I would discover that I had globophobia. I'm not even making that up, that is true. I'm playing with the PS3 controller, so that's why it's so difficult for me to do this. I need to remember which button is which. And for those who don't know, globophobia is a fear of balloons. It's kind of like, it comes from a fear of loud, unexpected noises. You douche! I know what you were doing. Pop! 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 Come on, pop! No! You asshole! Fuck you! I have not once done well on that. Well, I've beaten it before, but that was usually out of dumb luck. I don't know if you're, like, the way it works, like, you can withhold throwing it, so you can make sure it gets there to his side at the right time for it to pop. But since I'm usually forget, like right now, the reason why I'm not doing so well on that is because of the button placement. And I keep forgetting which button is supposed to be A, what's supposed to be button's supposed to be Y. Again, Xbox, not Xbox, PS3 controller. I don't really need to find this, but I'm just showing you this off to you people. Not really that many coins when you actually stop to think about it. God, fucking game lagging on me. I think that's because people keep messaging me on Skype. No, stop. Thank you. Now, oh, screw it. I don't even care. Let's move on. Now, I was stuck on right here for a while the first time I was playing through. It took me like 5 minutes to get up there for some reason. You, get over here. Get up there for me. What? Thank you. I promise I totally won't eat you when I come back. Well, to be fair, I was, as I was saying that, I ate you, so it was none. Eat this guy. God damn it, stop lagging on me. But let's... Yeah, alright. But let's go on to the... I was about to say let's go on to the first boss fight, but let's wait. It's funny how the boss fight that comes up is much it's actually noticeably harder, or at least more challenging than the real boss fight. The mini boss is more difficult. And that's not really saying much because the mini boss is easy as shit too. Yeah. You won't get me this, Kamek. Kamek, you... I could give up. No, I'm going for it. Of course. Drink it till your cup runneth over. Sip into... I don't know. That wasn't a Holy Grail song reference, by the way, because fuck that song. I always wondered if there was a way to eat those guys, but you know, you can't. The ones that have, like, the doors with 3 lines are the ones that are gonna fall down, just in case you didn't notice. Hello! Don't mind me while I casually murder you. And this is a shortcut slash easy way to get coins, but I don't. You can go all the way on both sides, but I don't really care to because again, I'm kind of in a hurry to get to the boss fight. And so, again, this game isn't exact. There's a trick you can do later on that is very easy for getting. Let's see if I can do this. Uh-oh. Shut up. I see you're allergic to dying. Let me see if I can remedy that. I think if you don't collect all the stars, they respawn. I don't really know. Yes, random fire things. I know you are in fact hot. I have no idea how I managed to do that. I swear to fuck. Oh, that was embarrassing. I don't know, randomly, like, I stopped hovering for some reason. I apologize for that. Now that's embarrassing. Now I have to say I died on the first fucking stage of my resume. Again, I just randomly stopped hovering. I'm hoping that's not going to be a problem for later. Let's see. There we go. I actually preferred, like, shooting eggs at those things rather... Oh, that's what that was. Rather than actually going there myself because I know the risk reward. Haha. Plucked you in the back of the head. Watch out for the giant thing here, too. I don't know what they're called. I remember it starts with a W. It's supposed to be like whales or something. I didn't do anything. Hello? Wanna come up? You can't kill them, by the way. I think you can. Again. I swear to God, I did not do that on purpose. It's again started. The hover just randomly stopped. That is going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, so I guess I'm just not gonna... I'm gonna try to avoid anything using the hover altogether. If I can manage it, because I don't want that happening again, because that's annoying. I should have been done by now. I think there's something wrong with... I think it's more wrong with my controller than the game itself. That doesn't happen in the game. I want to reassure you people of that. I said I'm gonna not do the hover, and what do I do only minutes later? God. There's a word for that. Not hypocrite. Let's just hurry up. By the way, and I'm not gonna show it because I want to hurry up and end this as soon as I can. Below... Shut up. In that pipe, there's a place where you can get a lot of coins, and it's kind of like there's Sparkies in there, so you know from the enemy from the Super Mario World. Oh, I don't have enough eggs. Fuck you guys. You don't have to worry about running out of stars there because again the bashful birds, they're there. And that's what they're called, by the way. Bashful birds are there, so you know, you'll always have a way to replenish if you need to come back in there. No. Oh, damn it! I'm so goddamn stupid. Shut up! And yes, John Tron, that crying is annoying. I can admit that, and I love this game to death. I feel like a fucking idiot. Then again, I don't think there's a matter of feeling like an idiot. I am an idiot. I have no idea how I couldn't hit you. I enjoyed every second of killing you. I want you to know that. How did you... Okay, fuck you, guy. This boss fight is easy, but then again, as much as I've been sucking, maybe I should have no right to say that at this point. Because willing to wager everyone's going like, yeah, right. Yeah, your controls didn't start sticking. You just fucking suck. And you know what? Maybe that is the case. But I could always take pride in not being dark side fill levels of bad, where I blame everything on the game, even stuff that is inherent to all games. Gimme eggs. I think I need at least 5. Excuse me, Bert. I need to. Excuse me, Bert. I'm just gonna get this egg here. Thank you. Ah. Well, oh my goodness, cover your shame. Oh, okay, that works too. You didn't even need to necessarily kill yourself. So yeah, that's the first boss fight, and this is where I'm gonna end things. I can't apologize for enough for being terrible at this. I have no... Again, I don't like to sound like a broken record. My controller just randomly stops sticking for some reason. So yeah, next part we're going to be moving on to the other levels and to the real boss of this area. So this is Vince 12 signing out. You have a nice day.